What's going on, people? It's your boy Patrick Michael Strange with the New Release Wednesday show and CosLove, and I'm here to show a CosLove spotlight with my peoples that are regular people on the New Release Wednesday show. It's not quite accurate cosplay. I got Wordbox, I got Bizarre, and they're scaring the shit out of me right now, people, because this is some creepy ass cosplay. It's the DC Comics Dark Metal series, from what I recall, people. That mini-series that went down, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Right? Why are you so quiet, Gianno? You're really into character right now, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And so from what I understand, I didn't read the Batman Who Laughs, the Dark Knight's Metal Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Y'all are really creeping me out right now. It's not cool. Come on, we're peoples. We're peoples, right? Mm-hmm. And so, anyway, let me get them right because they're going to get at me later, I know, because I know I should have read it. I've heard so many good things, especially from these people. So let me tell you a little bit about the characters there are putting amazing performance in their cosplay right now. From Wordbox, we have The Drowned.
The Drowned.
And so that's a mixture of what now?
Well, Bryce Wayne was originally the...
Bryce Wayne, not Bruce?
Bryce.
Okay.
Female.
Oh.
So, in an alternate universe, Bryce Wayne was originally the Bat and had to face off against the Atlanteans.
Uh-huh.
She developed gills for herself, chemical. She did a, I forget the term, experiment on herself to give herself gills so she could fight on their ground.
Yeah.
This is after the Atlanteans drowned Gotham.
Yes, this is after the Atlanteans drowned Gotham.
Whoa.
Oh, it's very dark. But she ended up, well, almost pretty much drowning the world, if you will.
Okay. So from what I understand, the whole Dark Knight's Metal storyline is a bunch of different Batman-style characters from different Earths. Is this like Infinite Earths Batmans all in one?
The best way to describe it is when the New 52 launched and they decided to converge all of the worlds together, they created up the multiverse that everybody knows.
Yeah.
But then there's the dark multiverse, the extra space that fills in the void.
Whoa.
And each one of those is an area where your darkest nightmare versions of anything appear. And so when Batman, trying to solve the answer to a question, accidentally unleashed a portal into the dark multiverse, he brought out the Bat God Barbados. And Barbados brought his lieutenants, which were 7 of the most twisted versions of Batman that he could find. Each one, I guess you could say, themed or based on another member of the Justice League, except for this one.
And you are the Batman Who Laughs, from what I understand?
Correct.
So is that like a Joker Batman amalgamation?
The way the writers put it is each one answers a question of what would happen. It's a what if. Okay. So like with the Dawnbreaker, which is the Green Lantern Batman, what would happen if right as Batman was in the alley as Bruce when his parents were murdered, what if a Green Lantern ring had gotten to him? With the Drowned, it's what if the Atlanteans went to war against the humans and the only defense they really had was Batman? What would happen? With this one, it's what if Batman finally succeeded and decided to kill the Joker, but in Joker's dying breath, he released a toxin that was only within him that would consume the person who killed him.
Wow.
And so that's what happened, and to which Batman killed everyone. The Justice League, all of his sidekicks, the entire world. Except children. You see, in Joker's final plot in that comic, he had Batman chained down, he killed Detective Gordon, or Commissioner Gordon, and he had all the families of Gotham lined up. He would spray the children with the Joker toxin, and then murder the parents in front of them. And he did this repeatedly until Batman finally snapped and killed him. So here's Batman with this toxin inside him, losing his mind completely, and all these children who are tiny little murderous jokers. And so he ends up basically going. I like to joke and say he decided to watch Hellraiser one too many times. It came out with this look, and dressed up all the little Jokers as his little demonic little Robins, and destroyed, basically killed every single person on his planet until Barbados came and wanted him to lead the charge of bringing all the Batmen to the light to help snuff out the light.
Okay. Let's talk about something a little bit brighter than that. This cosplay, so obviously an amazing storyline, really dark. Who can we thank for this darkness coming out of their mind to give us this?
That would be Scott Snyder and Greg
Capullo?
Capullo, yeah.
Wow, Scott, Greg, y'all some crazy motherfuckers. All right, so amazing storyline. I can't wait to read it. So it inspired this Drowned cosplay, this Batman Who Laughs cosplay. Tell me how that inspired you and then to making this. Tell me a little bit about the costumes and everything else. Word box.
Okay.
Brandy.
Well, for me, there is a very limited amount of female cosplays, or female characters of the dark bats, as I'd like to call them.
Okay.
But when I saw the Drowned, I really liked the idea of the mashup with the Atlanteans.
Mm-hmm.
When I like mermaids. That's just a little side note about me.
Okay.
So
Mermaids rock.
Mermaids do rock, but it was an interesting concept, and I loved the outfit design itself.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a really good balance between Atlantean style and Batman.
Yeah.
And of course,
It's kind of got like a steampunk look to it too. That's kind of cool.
Kinda, yeah. It's like I never actually got my whole steampunk outfit together, so I kind of compensated with this.
All right.
And of course, I always love having props, so I get to have a big trident.
Nice. And I like the mask, and that's really a funky take on the Batman mask with the headband and then the eye thing. Did he lose an eye or something? That's just...
It's supposed to be a scope.
It's a scope,
really?
basically.
Nice.
Because this is like
Okay.
the other one.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, I've got my
Got a
gun right there.
Okay.
So, more accuracy to kill anybody.
Okay. All right. And then the chain with the Batman symbol, the necklace chain type device.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet. All right. Killing it. Drowned. And now this creepy abomination before me. Giano, Bizarre. Tell me about the Batman Who Laughs.
Well, when they started showing pictures of the Dark Knights, I enjoyed what I saw. Actually, I was a big fan at first of the Red Death, which is the Batman Flash amalgam.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, but I heard there was a seventh.
Yeah.
So where's the seventh? And all they showed was shadow pictures. And you could see that it was dark, it was sleek. And I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see what this looks like. And then when they released the first image, it completely blew me away because it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It literally looks like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah.
And
a little bit Hellraiser-ish right here, man.
Very much so. And
yeah.
I really dug the idea. And so I was like, you know what? I don't care. I have to make this.
Okay.
Now, granted, I didn't make all of this myself. I had a little bit of help, actually. A buddy of mine, Havoc's Cosplay, is the one who made the chess piece.
Okay.
But most of this, we all modified ourselves. Actually, this thing, which is, I can't see out of whatsoever, I made with the help of a Twisty the Clown mask. Actually,
oh, cool.
Because I can't make mouths for crap.
Okay.
So, but in the thing with this, though, that I've noticed, I've seen other people cosplaying as this character, and I love it. I love seeing it.
Yeah.
The one thing I always notice they screw up is the eyes. You see, one thing about the Batman Who Laughs is he doesn't need to see.
Yeah.
This crown is supposed to cover his entire eyes. He's not supposed to see anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to see the light whatsoever.
Wow.
And so I see people using mesh or like they'll bring it down under the nose, and it's like, no, you can't see this from here, but I can see maybe like a finger's length of crap in front of me, and then out of my little breathe hole right here. That's it. I can't see shit else.
That's why we get a Robin and use it as a guide dog.
Yeah,
Nice.
but unfortunately the Robin's not here, so I carry the chain by myself.
You know what? I'll throw some pictures on the screen real quick. Check that out. Some of the dope. When I first saw the Not Quite Accurate Cosplay, throw this down. I was in love with it. Check them out. It's on the screen right now. Amazing. Cool stuff. All right, back to you, Giano.
Oh, I mean, there's not really much else to say on it. You know, it's just, I wanted to do it, and the first image I saw of it, like, all the artists who have worked on the comic have changed up the design. Actually, in the Drowns one shot, it's not even a cowl, it's a face mask.
Okay.
Which annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And a trench coat instead of the short coat. But
I like
the first one I saw of this, you know, it was the big shoulder pads, it was the coat underneath, and I loved it. That's why I started off that. Now, it looks a lot sleeker now in the comics, and looks a little more, it looks better, but I still like this design. And so I stuck with it. The funny thing, though, is the coat is my own little sick, twisted joy in it because this is actually a Catholic priest robe.
Okay.
Yeah, blaspheming. Feel the fires.
Hey, if you're going down dark, you might as well go as dark as possible.
So yeah, let's talk about some of these do-it-yourself elements. So a priest coat. I see some of these strap buckles here. Where did you like get some of these elements to put this together?
Okay, well, to break the coat apart itself, the coat was, like you said, a priest robe. The straps are actually just, you know, some backpack strap style stuff that you could buy at any fabric shop.
Okay.
Let me show you something. Hold these real quick.
Gotcha. Look at that, people.
Oh, yeah, we try and go as detailed as possible.
Yeah.
See, this is just a whole separate
Okay.
chest piece, like I said, made by Havoc's Cosplay.
Nice.
I thought he did a very, very, very detailed job, very good job on it. I love this
Sweet.
thing. And then, yeah, just the coat's just, as you can see, just...
Does he have a website that Havoc's Cosplay?
He has Instagram, actually. You should look up Havoc's Cosplay.
There it is
he
on
does
the screen, people.
amazing work. Yeah, this is just like I said. I wanted to... I had a trench coat, but I thought trench coat, it doesn't have the proper buttons. This is something that goes all the way straight up. So I was like, I have a Catholic priest robe that I've had for like 5 years for reasons I'm not going to talk about. But and then we added the buckles and the straps to it because he's got all this extra bondage and crap on it.
Okay.
Yep.
Another thing I like that I don't see a lot of cosplayers do to really give it that extra oomph is you got the nice little head piece.
You have
what do they
no
call
idea.
it?
It's a head sleeve, if you will.
Yeah.
Or a baklava.
Baklava,
Or
yes.
balaclava, whatever.
Use baklavas, people.
Yes.
Balaclava.
I want to say this for anybody watching this. If you are a cosplayer and you happen to say, I don't know, cosplay like Deathstroke, Red Hood, anybody like that, I will judge you if you don't have a head sleeve because it looks stupid. I'm sorry. You're dealing with characters who are covered in armor or Kevlar or something protected from head to toe. Why expose your neck?
You feel me on that?
Yeah.
It's a big...
Dangerous zone.
Yeah.
This right here, I actually got this one for Christmas, but I have tons of them sitting at home. I've got one specifically for Deathstroke. I've got ones, I got more I need to actually get.
Yeah.
But it's very, very important to cover your neck. And if you don't want to go with a head sleeve because you don't like how it feels, there are different places. Tiger Stone, actually. Tiger Stone, they make masks, they make helmets, they also make the neck thing. I used I took a Kid Flash mask that Velcroed in the back, cut the entire Velcro piece off, cut the whole neck out, and I have an extra one just to cover the neck. Gotcha. It's very important. I'm sorry, but it will ruin my opinion on you if you don't do it.
It's a pet peeve of mine. Y'all know I've judged a lot of cosplay contests, and I've seen a lot of amazing cosplay, but just to take it that one step further, please add a baklava, add a neck sleeve, and it'll just amplify your cosplay.
The thing I like about that one, though, is that it's actually of a thicker material, and it catches a lot more of the sweat.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. I sweat a lot.
Rather than like one of those cheap, silky ones you get offline, that one is like a thicker. So for those of you who like, oh yeah, you're wearing a mask all day, helmet all day, definitely find one that's a little thicker material, not the smooth silky stuff, more of the like wetsuit style almost, and it will collect your sweat so it won't fall in your eyes, won't blind you. It's fantastic.
And if you don't feel like wearing something that actually covers your head as well, I missed that.
Gotcha, brother.
Thank you, Patrick. Go on eBay and find Dickies, or even the I don't know what they're called. I know most Indian people wear them, but all they do is they cover from here down. You can tuck those into anything, covers your whole neck.
I had to use that when I accidentally cut the neck out too far on one of my morph suits for Mania. Which I still need to order a new one.
Yep.
So let's talk a little bit about yours real quick, some of the do-it-yourself stuff you did with yours.
Okay, well,
some of
the do-it-myself stuff was done by him, which is a lot of the props, and this came off again, but and the helmet was done by
my buddy Miles. You got me.
Yep, thank you, Miles. We actually added the scope ourselves, and it's just glued right down, and the straps and everything are more decorative than anything else. The shirt itself here, the green shirt, is a skirt, actually, because I couldn't find any green tube dresses that looked like what I wanted. So I chopped up one of my green skirts and kind of just used that. The coat was a female trench coat style.
I cried a little as I cut it.
Yeah, he
made me sad.
I should have cut it, but he ended up cutting it.
Yeah.
Because he liked his trench coat love, and I'm just like, but this is so cool though.
Yeah.
A lot of this, like the Trident itself, is made out of EVA foam, craft foam, PVC.
And way too much plastic dip.
Yeah, way too much plastic dip for life's own good, but I love how it turned out, especially since it looks like ragged and whatnot, like it's been underwater and worn.
Yeah.
Same with this is a lot of foam. It actually has, if you look in there, a little scope action.
Oh, cool.
Ripped it off a Nerf gun.
Yeah,
Nice.
Nerf gun. Nerf guns are always good for this stuff. And all the details, if you can see the details on this, all of that's made
little
with
rivets.
foam, little
Nice.
rivets, everything.
Foam. The rivets are made from hot glue.
Cool.
Yep, hot glue. Just all the little details, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this was store bought during after Halloween because I was like. It was either order offline or buy at Spirit, I think it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then the boots are from Wish, but that's
All right.
that's because Wish is cheap and these are so uncomfortable half the day.
And if you ever plan on cosplaying the Drowned, you gotta notice she does wear the big gloves. Those are actually Darth Vader gloves.
Oh,
they,
nice.
They do the job. I
Oh,
promise.
Nice.
they work great because if you're looking for that gloves but you don't want the spikes on them, just go for Vader gloves.
All hail
Awesome.
Darth Vader.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I can't wait to read Dark Knight's Metal. I know you've been telling me, Patrick, you got to read Dark Knight's Metal. Patrick, you got to read Dark Knight's Metal. I'm looking forward to reading it. You guys look amazing. So shout out to my peoples, Brandy and Giano, Not Quite Accurate Cosplay. Right now on the screen is their Instagram. Make sure you shoot them a follow, Not Quite Accurate Cosplay, as well as bazaar.bazaar, as well as the word box. It's all on the screen, people. These are my people right here. They're creeping me the fuck out, but they're family. And I'm going to go read Dark Knight's Metal now. So that's my CosLove cosplayer spotlight for the Batman Who Laughs and the Drowned, people. Check them out. Not Quite Accurate Cosplay.